All right, here it is, October 16th, 2015. We're here at 2915 Campbell Street. Got Eric Henson here. We're right now he's the hearse rater, and he's with Midwest Energy Rating and Auditing. So he's here just checking out the third floor and making sure everything is copacetic in regards to the foam. So Eric, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and just kind of tell people what you're here for?
Yeah, my name's Eric Henson. I'm a HERS rater with ResNet, and Sean has brought me into the project so we can help not get around code, but we can still show that a home is still energy compliant with the city's codes by doing some separate energy modeling. So where normally they would want an R49 in an attic space, obviously because we don't have that kind of depth in a 2x4 stud, we can show how closed cell foam with an R value of about an R7 per inch, we can still get enough of a thermal barrier, so where we can still have this upstairs level be energy efficient. So after it's been foamed, I come around and just make sure that we don't have any big gaps, any areas that have been missed, make sure they use the right types of foam, and kind of go from there.
All right. Well, as you can see, KC Foam, they finished up yesterday, so he's now coming in just like I said, he's the inspector for just making sure everything is good and ultimately making sure we got our money's worth, and and that ultimately transfers to the future homeowner of the house, that they can obviously view this and be able to see that everything is foamed. And as you can see, we have some open cell, and we actually went over the studs as well within the you want to call it attic area, but yeah, as you can see, everything is
and the reason that these are the 2x6s here, so we get a little bit more depth, so we use open cell foam. But here we cover the stud or the joist member because it's going to help take care of thermal bridging. So this area, if we were to come back with a thermal camera when the sun's been shining down, we'll see these stud members, which is that's just the way the construction is. Down here, we've got continuous thermal barrier across those, so we won't see those studs coming through there. So it's going to stop that thermal bridging through that stud.
Sounds good. Okay, well, we're going to wrap it up here at 2915 Campbell Street. Eric, you actually want to speak on just the steps that you had to go through with the city in regards to getting them, Kansas City, Missouri, getting them on board with... Kansas
City, Missouri is their building codes they require to build prescriptive to the 2012 Energy Code. That's what they've been doing for the last few years. The problem with that is that when you do have a full remodel like this, the requirements that the city wants in order to reach that 2012 energy efficiency, like you see here, we don't have that stud space to get 16 inches of insulation in the attic space. So what I do as an energy rater, I come in when the home's gutted and I do an energy model with my software, and I can take things from one part of the home and move them around to the other. So I test the home as a unit instead of this ceiling is X, these walls are Y. I can say everything together, wall and ceiling, comes up with still meeting the energy code as far as the total energy cost. So once I've done that, then I send my energy model into the codes department, and we've been having meetings back and forth to kind of discuss what the city wants to see, what we can show them. And it's basically the same thing, is that it kind of takes the city out of the loop, and I come in as a third party. So yeah, I'm hired by the builder, but I'm a third-party independent contractor, and in some jurisdictions they count us as inspectors in lieu of them coming out and doing the installation inspections. So it's a great program for Kansas City to finally adopt it, and working with Sean, this is actually the first project that the city has allowed to use this type of HERS rating, so to speak, to get the house permitted. So it's pretty exciting. It's a pretty big deal.
All right. Well, definitely I appreciate that, Eric, for taking the time out with us and coming out. And again, 2915 Campbell. We're here wrapping it up here on the 3rd floor, just getting everything all ready for sheetrock. And Eric is here just kind of walking through the house, just making sure every area is taken care of in regards to openings and completely sealed from the outside. So when he comes back after we're complete, he'll do another testing and just making sure everything is all where it needs to be. Again, it's October 16th, 2015. All Action Contractors here signing off. Appreciate it.